Abby's Story Matters. All of our stories matter, but we need those stories to be seen. And right now, we're about to start a very bold new chapter in Absa's incredible journey, unveiling a new campaign that is going to highlight a lot of amazing South Africans and, of course, a lot of our stories. So I want you to look out for the hashtags. I want you to look out for the inspiration and look out for our own Ayanda, who's standing by.
Good morning, Feel Good family. Today we are in Sandton City to join Absa as they launch a new and exciting campaign. Now they've declared the first week of May Absa Week, so much so that they have labeled it Red Week, and we're painting the town red in our outfits. Now Absa has told us untold stories for a long time through Your Story Matters, and now they are really pushing the message with We See Your Story. The We See Your Story movement is a powerful brand movement that is focused on making sure that we have authentic communications and connections with South Africans, all while telling their story. It's about highlighting everyday life, from everyday niceties to the big ambitions that we have to reflect the South African spirit. And by continuing to tell these untold stories, Absa reaffirms their commitment to making sure that their customers succeed while they're by their sides. But please don't go too far, because in a bit we'll catch up with one of the beautiful people that have a story to share with We See Your Story.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for rejoining the conversation. We've seen the narrative evolve from Your Story Matters to hashtag We See Your Story. This is underpinning a bank with a commitment to find those stories that really do matter and then shine a spotlight on those South Africans doing the most and give them the resources they need to reach their potential. Let's find out more.
Now Absa continues to grow, and they have stepped it up a notch from recognizing our stories to now letting us truly understand them. I'm here with Pavisha, who's one of the incredible people that were in the campaign. What does it mean to be a part of such an amazing campaign, Pavisha?
It's unbelievable. Like, I can't even express the excitement to be part of something so huge. Like, it's just crazy. Like, we have dreams, but I don't think you ever think it's going to materialize like this.
Understandably so. And I mean, Absa is all about sharing these big, beautiful stories. You obviously have a story to share as well. What is your story?
I grew up with vitiligo since I was like in primary school, and I was very conscious, and I hid it for 30 years. And I reached a point where I didn't feel like I even mattered, like I was unseen. I didn't feel like even if I hit myself into a bridge or jumped off a bridge, it wouldn't matter. And that's when I realized that if I don't start showing who I am, I won't be able to continue with life. And through this, it took me 3 years to be able to just like walk without showing makeup or just showing my skin and things like that. And once I conquered the journey, my life literally opened up. Like, I started mountain biking, I started wearing shorts, like just doing life again. And it was so exciting. And then I realized that, wait, man, there's not just me, there's so many other people that are stuck in the same place. And that's when I opened an NPO to help other people. It's called Love Authentic. And that helps other people struggling with vitiligo and just helping us all accept each other and ourselves.
Oh, and that's such a beautiful story. What does it mean for you to have big names like Absa truly amplifying the message that your story does matter and that it's worthy to be heard?
Absa's done so much for me personally. I'm glad that that's the bank I chose when I first initially opened up my bank, because I didn't know it was going to do so much for me. Like, I'm in the mountain biking space as well, and they've literally opened up the doorway for females to be mountain biking. And in this situation also, just telling our stories, I've also seen like Absa do so much for communities and groups and sport, and being part of something that's changing South Africa, I think is just such an honor and such a privilege to be part of. Like, I really feel like I'm the luckiest lady in the world.
And for somebody who is sitting at home denying their story from being heard, what words of encouragement could you possibly give them?
Love the authentic you, and your story does matter. Like, share it openly, honestly, and just watch how people around you will gravitate towards you, and also you'll inspire so many. Like, nothing is not important. Nobody is not important.
Oh, thank you so much. That was
Pleasure.
so powerful, so
Thank you
beautiful.
so much.
Thank you. What a beautiful reminder that authenticity will take you all places that you have to be. And thank you to Absa for continuing to amplify the message that our stories truly do matter, and now they can be seen too.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh man, we are buzzing at the moment. Great live performances and an energy up in Joburg that needs to be plugged into. In fact, we are painting this town red.
Yes.
What a beautiful morning spent with absolute powerhouses. I'm standing next to Dudu Kao, who is the founder of a beautiful fashion powerhouse called Relate. Dudu, how are you this morning? What does it mean to be a part of such an amazing campaign?
I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. I mean, to be such a part of such an amazing campaign is very great. So I'm very happy. Yeah.
Can you walk us through the process? You found out you're part of this campaign. What was the messaging behind the campaign?
I've actually done something similar before. So the second time they called, I knew what exactly to do, and it's a very big platform for a business like mine and for a person like myself. So I'm very, very happy for this platform.
Again, today is all about stories, stories, stories. What is your stories? How did Relate come to be about?
Yeah. Firstly, Relate is a social movement that puts together different skills and passions of young people to help them achieve their dreams. What we do is we manufacture smart, innovative clothing that is functional. It does more than one thing. For example, we have a bag that converts into a jacket and pants that you can wear as a bag. So very functional clothing, very innovative clothing. That's what we do.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And why do you think it's important for brands like Absa to support people with stories and also amplify their messages by sharing them?
It gives us a platform for our stories to be heard, one thing, and it just shows that we're doing the right thing. I mean, if a big brand like Absa is willing to work with a business like ours, it shows that we're on the right track. So it's very amazing, it's encouraging, and it just gives us that lift to keep going and to keep sharing our story, that the right people will hear our story.
Oh, and I mean, obviously, this support is about an emotional factor of telling us your stories, but it's also about that financial support. How important is it in this day and age for somebody to be financially literate?
It's very important to know what you're doing with your money, because a lot of people make money mistakes that take them back instead of taking them forward. So it's very important that we actually learn more about money. I feel like in school we're not really taught that much about money, so we have to educate ourselves about money and the importance of making the right decisions with your money.
And where do you see Relate going in the future? What's the plan looking like 5 years from now, 10 years from now?
Yeah, our vision is to build a clothing manufacturing factory that can play a positive role in reviving the local manufacturing industry. So we want to be able to employ and train young people to have the necessary skills to compete in international markets. And one of the other things that we're doing is we're opening up a sewing school where we'll be teaching young unemployed people how to sew, part of a skills development program with our company and the government and corporates like Absa that will help us employ others and just uplift our communities.
Oh, what's beautiful about that is that you're giving people skills that they can hone themselves and use later on.
Yeah.
You're passing down that generational wealth, if you must.
Definitely.
Oh, I love that so much for you. And for somebody sitting at home who has a story to tell but has been so afraid of telling their story, what words of encouragement could you give them?
Just go out there, the relevant people will hear your story, the relevant people will see you. It's just about doing, the more you do, the more things are gonna find you on the way. So things will only find you on your way if you're actually going somewhere. So just start and things will unfold as you go.
Well, you heard it from Dudu himself. Keep going. Once you get started, it'll be easier to keep unfolding. And you have a twin, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to your twin? I'm sure you guys started the business together. For him who's watching, what can you say to him?
I want to say shout out to him, big thank you to him for we've been encouraging each other to keep going. We've been doing this together since 2009. So for where we are now is very important. So I just want to say a big shout out to him for keeping me accountable and holding me accountable to this journey.
Lovely. Accountability, friendship, stories being told. Can Absa amplify the message any further? I think not.